G'day there. Today we're just going to take a quick look at our Ego CE4 Twin Starter Kit. We're just going to go over what's in it, how it all works, and that's probably about it really, because there's nothing else to see. So we'll get into it. So you get two 30ml juices, which is better than anything you'll get in the rest of Australia or around the world. Most of these starter kits either come with no juice or the bare minimum 10ml. But we supply 60ml of juice, which should last you, 20 to 30 days, just depending on how hard you hit it. So that's in the kit. We will supply probably blended tobacco. That's the normal one we supply because it is our most popular flavour. It's sort of a B&H flavour. If we happen to be running low on this, we'll supply something else from our tobacco range. If you don't ask for anything different, you will get something from tobacco range. You won't get a menthol or a strawberry or an ice mint. It will be something from the tobacco range. If you want something different, there's a place where you can leave a note on the checkout or cart page. Just put a note in there if you want, one vanilla, one strawberry. That's fine. If we've got them, we'll supply it. So that's the juice. The kit comes black as default, but there is an option on the top of the page. There's a little drop down menu. You can select red. That may look orange, but it is red. Or you can get it in a blue case. It may not always be available. Most of the time we do have them available. So that's an option for you. So you get the Ego case, like I said, and then we'll open that up. You may get these little manuals in them. We do supply a piece of paper with instructions on it, just an A4 sheet that we've done with general instructions. You may get this stuff in it, you may not, because a lot of times we just make the kits up in-house if we're short on where we buy these from, because we do have everything in-house because we sell everything separately as well. So you may get this couple of bits of, it's just a manual and your QC, but that may or may not be in there. So you get your wall plug, charging cable. We'll go over that shortly. And you'll get your little needle refill bottle. That just makes it easier to fill your clearomisers, which we'll go over shortly. You can just fill them direct from the bottle quite easily as well, but this does make it a little easier because it's got that thin needle tip. Now you also get one extra clearomiser in this kit, which is supplied separately because we actually supply 3 Clearos, so you do have a spare one. And then you get your 2 complete units. Like I said, this is the first time you're looking at a starter kit or an electronic cigarette. They're all 2-part units and they just screw together. So that's your Clearo and the Clearomiser, and that's your Ego T battery. Like I said, so you get 3 Clearomisers, you get the spare one there, and 2 more plus your 2 batteries. So, like I said, that's how they go together. I'm not going to go into detail on, or I'm not going to go into anything about the actual Clearomiser because there'll be another 5-minute video below that goes into full detail about how to fill this, how to get the best performance out of this little Clearo. They're quite easy. They're pretty much the base stock standard Clearomiser. They've been out for a number of years. There is better ones about now. A lot of our other kits have better Clearomisers about, but for ease of use they are very simple and easy to use, and a lot of people do like these. but they're not our best, hence that's why the price is fairly cheap, and our other kits are some of the other kits are a little more expensive because they do have better performance gear in them. But these have been out for quite a while, and a lot of people love them, so we still have them. So let's have a look at the battery. So you get your Ego T battery, and we do send them in the off position. So when you go to use it, you'll go to press a button and nothing will happen. All these batteries have a 5-click protection system. So that just means they take 5 clicks to turn them on. Click the button 5 times, you'll see that light flashed. And then when you press the button, you've got some action there. That's how you verify they're on. Turn them back off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It didn't work, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Flashes, and then it's off. It is 5 rapid clicks. Occasionally it might not work, but it does work if you click it 5 times quickly. Now that's a safety feature for if you was carrying them around in your pocket or in your handbag, so you can't accidentally, if they lean up against something or press up against something, you can't fire them. Also, if you're leaving them lying around the house, your kiddies can't get hold of them and start using them. So it is a good safety feature. And there it is back on again because I clicked it 5 times. So yeah, before you ring us and say your cigarette's not working, make sure you turn it on because it won't work without it. When you take a draw, press and hold the button in. When you finish taking the draw, take your finger off the button. That's how simple they are to use. This battery will last anywhere between 8 to 12 hours. If you're only very light smoker, it'll go for days on end between charging. But you have 2 in there, so if you are a heavy on it, when one dies, you can just fire the other one up, chuck this on the charger. It takes about 2 hours to charge. Then you've got one ready for when your other battery dies, so you've got no downtime. That's why there's 2 in every kit, or in most kits. We'll just quickly go over how to charge them. So I'll bring this over here. So this is your wall plug supplied in the kit. That goes into there. This is your USB cable. Look, if you don't want to use that, you don't have to. You can plug it into a computer. If you've got a phone charger that takes a USB socket, you can charge them in them as well. But it is supplied, so you can use it. That just slots into your USB socket once I've got it up the right way. Now it has lights on the wall plug. I disregard them completely. And you may get a different style of wall plugs. There is different styles, like we have ones like these. So you may get a different one. They're all basically the same. You just plug them in and disregard the lights on all of them, because it's this light on the end of the plug which is the one that's going to be the most use to us. Now when you screw your battery on, I'll do it again. When you screw the battery on, when you get connection, this light on the battery will flash. See that? It flashes. And then this light will go red when it's charging. Once this battery is fully charged, that light goes a solid green. When it's solid green, it's not putting any power into the battery. A lot of other places tell you to, when you first get your batteries, to charge them for 8 to 10 hours. Well, you're just wasting your time, because once they're fully charged and this light goes green here, there's no power going through there, so they're not being charged. They only need to be charged up till they're charged, till this light goes green, and that's it. You don't need to charge them for 8, 10, 24 hours. That's just a load of rot. So yeah, and that's basically it. Now, and the other thing is with all these devices is not to over tighten them. They're just finger tight, and that's it. And the same when connecting these together, just tighten them up. That's as far as they go. Don't need to grab them and twist them on tight. That's when they get busted and stop working. They just need to be done up, and that's it. not keep doing up. Just buggers them. So that's pretty much it with the kit. Everything in the kits, we keep a full backup of products. Everything you see in the kit you can buy separately. So if something breaks down the track, you can buy it. The batteries are sold separately. Everything's sold separately. You can buy the plugs, the wall chargers, and we actually do recommend that buy the kit, see how you go. If it's something you're going to stick with, we recommend to at least buy a backup of these things, because if any of these break, well, you can get away without this part, but if this stops working, you're stuffed. You can't charge your batteries, and you can only buy these really on the net unless you've got a local e-cig store like we do. But if you're not anywhere near us, you've got to order it on the net, and you're days away from getting another one. So we do recommend that you do buy a backup. They're cheap as chips. And that's it. Basically, you'll smoke for probably about a month with one of these, and then you come back, buy some more juice. Plenty of flavours available. These clearomisers, they don't last forever. 3 to 4 weeks, and you'll be replacing them. And you'll probably be replacing a battery every 3 to 6 months. You might get longer out of them, but generally 6 months is about their lifespan. A lot of places say 12 months. Yeah, 12 months if you're not using them. If you're using them regularly, 6 months is about it. But they're 10 to 12 bucks to replace, so not expensive. Anyhow, that's the kit. This one's sort of more recommended for sort of light smokers. It produces decent vapour, but not oodles of vapour. We do have better performing ones. If you're a heavy smoker, we recommend our premium EO kit, which is the Inikin 16D Twist Twin Kit. If you're a heavy smoker, that's definitely the one to go for. But if you're just a light, you smoke the 6 down to 2 milligram cigarettes, this is more than adequate. So that's the kit, and thanks for watching.